Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we're doing our Let's Play with Spider-Man Miles Morales. Today's episode is the epilogue. We have finished the main story, majority of the side content. There's only one major side mission left to do, and a few other secrets to complete as well. So, let's get to it.
Really need to sleep.
I do like how he has his main suit here. Well, his main suit slash like a secondary copy of it, as well as several different Spider-Man masks of his. It's kind of cool that he has that. I think. Yeah, we're gonna go sleep.
Just a quick nap.
You say this, but I'm pretty sure you're about to fall asleep for like 3 fucking days straight. That man took a. He hibernated. It's been 3 years, Miles. Wake up.
From Mom. It's a clue for a scavenger hunt. Dad
Ooh.
and I used to do these. Did she make a new one?
Happy birthday, Miles. Ready for the best scavenger hunt ever? Here's the first clue. Facing the park with the world on our shoulders. We guard the next clue.
I'm gonna check this out. See what Mom put together. Should get out of here. Check out the Natural History Museum.
And, well, yeah, we can't really look at the map, but that is the final side mission, a major scavenger hunt, which actually is about. Well, I don't know. Well, I could spoil. I
The
guess I could say
scavenger
it.
hunt's not gonna hunt itself.
Yes, we know. It's the last scavenger hunt his father was putting together before he died, which is kind of sad. Like knowing what happens.
Think I'm done in the apartment.
Hmm. Okay.
Well, your old TV is gone, but never forgotten.
Now we got Blu-ray 4K ray tracing. It looks like he put away his photo with Finn and Rick. Of course, there's the Spider-Man stuff that like I mentioned. Nothing else over here. I think Genki at this point has moved back to his home with his family. Let's go check out Mom's room. Don't know if there's anything in here. Nope. There is this though.
City Councilwoman Rio Morales. Has a nice ring to it.
It does. Ah yes, the frog. We meet one last time.
Gonna need to find a new spot for our vinyl.
Easy, just put it like right to the left of it. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. I think that was actually everything. So, let's put on, don our suit and go swinging.
Haven't been to the museum in forever. I think the last time was with Finn and Dad. Those trips are really fun. It's weird to think about now.
Yeah, it's things change. It is a little surreal. Of course, there's the first postcard, and from what I can tell slash remember, because I know about this, they unlock after one another. So once we get the next one shows up wherever the district is at. And this one is over here, and it's actually nearby a place that I want to go to first. So, let's get to it.
Hey y'all, it has been a good week for Harlem. Spider-Man stopped the Tinkerer, Miles Morales was elected to city council, Roxxon Plaza is closed for good, and Simon Krieger is in jail. Woo! Ha! Bonus, I passed my citizenship test with flying colors! Still love you, China. Gonna miss your candy. Okay, back to business. In an attempt to save face, Roxxon's board released all of Krieger's personal documents. Memos, emails, really fun stuff. While I'm combing through those docs and Triple J eat crow on air, I'll be playing unreleased, pre-recorded casts. Fresh material coming in a few weeks, and in the meantime, remember to sing to your friends while you water them. Seriously, I love it. Okay, bye. See you soon.
Now I gotta remember where it is. It's over here somewhere. There it is.
What's the holdup? Behind all that stuff in Harlem? Man, next level Machiavellian, bro. Next up.
First time I met Mick, felt like I'd known him my whole life.
Rest in peace, Stan Lee, once again.
Sorry, man. I don't have any cash to tip you.
Look at that. Dedicated with love to the man who nourished the hearts, minds, and souls of true believers everywhere. Excelsior.
Tell the other Spider-Man I said.
That's love. That's great. That is great that they did that. That I love that, man.
Blocked off a street.
Okay. Natural History Museum. Clue on the postcard said, "Face in the park, with the world on our shoulders. We guard the next clue."
A New York postcard. Flip.
This one's
Read.
of the Empire State Building. High atop the Empire State, you'll find a pair of blind eyes. There's a flash drive attached.
Hey, big man. Happy birthday.
Oh my god.
Scavenger Hunt seemed like a fun way to celebrate 16. Tour down memory lane. Remember that summer you and Finn forced me to take you to the museum every weekend? Here's a secret. I love those trips. Used to be I felt guilty you didn't have any siblings. Things with your uncle are tough now, but I would have never made it to 18 without him. Anytime I'd see you with Finn, I'd feel less guilty. You have a sister. Her. With Finn, and now Genki, you'll always have family in your life. Love you lots, big man. See you at the next clue.
Wow. I haven't heard his voice in so long. I hope he left more messages with the rest of the scavenger hunt.
Hey, sleepyhead. Did you find my note?
Yeah, I followed the clue and just heard Dad. Did you do all this?
Just the setup. Your dad made the clues last year. I know it's been tough since the move. Thought hearing from him could help.
It does. Gracias, ma.
De nada. Have fun with him. And remember, I'm here if you need me, Miles. You can tell me anything. Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Man, I'll admit the first time I watched a Let's Player or a series of Let's Players slash guide play those who do guides played this part of the game. Oh man, I was kind of teary because it's just dang, especially towards the end. It's like it feels so real, surreal. But don't worry, I won't get.
You cannot rob donation stands.
Listeners, you all know that I pride myself on truth, integrity, and facts. I've been tough on this new Spider-Man since the disaster on Braithwaite Bridge. For good reason. The kid screwed things up so bad, even the original model would have blushed redder than his costume. The classic one, not that ugly new thing. But today, I must also acknowledge that the city is rallying around this youngster and proclaiming him a hero. With an unstable energy source on the verge of wiping Harlem off the map, this youthful Spider-Man reportedly stepped in and saved lives. Or at least that's what his supporters want us to think. The real truth is that none of this would have happened if he hadn't donned a ridiculous suit and started swinging willy-nilly around the city, performing reckless acts of violence. Hero? More like zero? Ah! Jared, open up the lines. I want to hear from those who agree with me. Jared? I said open up the lines. What do you mean they're open? Well, something must be wrong. Folks, we're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Gosh dang it, JJ, you could have gave a little bit of credit, but then got petty. And also, fuck you. The new suit, new suit is just as good as the classic suit. When he's referring to the original Spider-Man.
Empire State Building. Let's check the clue. High atop the Empire State, you'll find a pair of blind eyes. Modern Art Museum in Greenwich. I remember that place. Find the fossil hiding among the modern. Don't forget to look up.
Fifth grade field trip. Empire State Building. I chaperoned. Never agreed to wrangle a bus full of 10-year-olds, son. Took us 3 hours to get here, and when we did, who showed up? The webhead himself, battling Vulture. Soon as we stepped off the elevator, we had to turn right back around again and evacuate. Thing I remember most, though, you wanted to stay. Told me, Spider-Man needs our help, Dad. You're a born hero, Miles. Don't ever lose that fighting spirit. See you at the next clue.
Born hero. I think I learned to be a hero from watching Dad. I miss him. Especially now.
Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked on the pad. But yeah, gosh dang it, man. Listening to that, it hurt. I don't want to get teary-eyed. I shouldn't.
Hey, app user spotted a break-in near you.
Almost there.
Okay, here's the Modern Art Museum. Find the fossil hiding among the modern. Don't forget to look up. Looks like I'm going to CODB's. Where money is king, you'll find great tunes hanging among the lights.
Had to practically drag you and Finn to the Modern Art Museum the first time we came. What do we care about splotchy paintings? But the moment I knew, we had to show you kids that there were different ways of looking at the world. Sometimes radically different. When I saw you two in front of that psychedelic Angela Davis portrait, heads craned up and all, I knew you got it. All that orange and gold. Don't think you ever realized the world could look that way. That you could look that way. Like royalty. Proud of you making it this far. Let's see how you do it the next one.
Finn and I talked about that trip for months afterwards. Mom and Dad really knew how to inspire.
That's what parents are supposed to do.
Miles! I did it! I figured it out!
How to safely split an atom from the comfort of your own home?
That's next on my to-do list. No, the speed nonagon. Collision model is updated, projectile physics is fixed, frame rate stabilized. It's awesome now.
Which means I can play it?
It still needs textures. Sound effects, music, video.
I'll write the music. I could probably do sound effects too.
First we improve and design our own spider suit. Now we build a mobile game empire? We're unstoppable.
Never doubted it. I'm out doing spider things, but when I get home, I'll set up a task board, start tracking sound effects you'll need. Ooh, and sketching out a score.
Yeah, woo! Can you feel that? That's me fist bumping you from afar. Later, dude.
Ay, ay.
The Underground have been sighted messing with a billboard, FYI.
Alright, CODBs. Let's hunt. Lobster Bill's, Dad's favorite restaurant. Nestled beneath Stuyvesant lives a monster of a good meal.
Spent half my youth at CODBs with your uncle. Every musician we loved played at this cramped little stage. Aaron even got up there once himself. Didn't do half bad either. When he finally told me about his night job, this is where he took me, to soften the blow. But it poisoned the place for me. Never took you here because of it. I regret that. You'd love it, just like I did. So, how about this? Find a show you want to see. Anything, my treat. We'll come out here and your old man will show you how I used to bust a move. Next clue's all yours, Miles.
Dad was gonna bring me to a show. Man, I need a minute after hearing that.
Yeah, it hurts if you think about it. He did this not knowing that he would give his life to try to protect his family. Ah, man.
Ab's picked up another crime. Weapon steal.
Lobster Bill's. Holy ground for Dad. Oh, here's the clue. Sheesh. Mom went all in if she climbed up here herself.
Walk by Roxanne Plaza the other day.
I know this place. The art space on the Upper East Side. No letter enters this artsy castle without stopping at the gate.
Woo! Boy, lobster beers. Home away from home. Always reminded me of your Graham's kitchen down south. Took your mom here on our first date. Just about every date after that. Even once when she was pregnant. And she went into labor right before dessert. I blame the Cajun shrimp. She was less of a fan after that. But I'm not gonna lie, son. Some of those nights working late, oh yeah, I'm stopping in for some fried okra. Don't tell your mom.
Mom totally knew he was stopping here. Let him have his secret. They were a good team.
Only a few more left. Only a few more left.
Hey, bro. I read MJ's front pager about some Karya.
Not while you were swinging, I hope.
Uh...
Sorry. Scolding mentor mode, downshifting. What did you think of the article?
The article was great. The pictures? Eh. Where'd they get this Peter Parker guy?
I'm sure MJ asks herself that all the time.
So how was the trip? Did you have to suit up while you were out there?
Nah. Sable handled it like a champ. Her and her wild pack. I mostly got to stand around taking pictures.
Sounds like a nice break. As much as a work trip can be.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling refreshed and ready to do some next-level Spider-Man. And clean out the gutters in my house. Being a homeowner is glamorous, let me tell you.
Sounds like it. I'll let you go. Talk soon.
Roxanne and the Underground are at it again. Follow the gunfire.
There's the art space. Okay. No letter. Oh, CJ Walker Park. I know this place, up in Harlem. Beneath the hoop where you learn to fly, your journey comes to an end. Man, not ready for this to be over.
Same, Miles, same.
Middle school graduation. You and Finn joked it felt like a royal coronation when we saw the art space building. Your mom and I were so proud. Our son and our almost daughter graduating at the top of their class. I know it made you sad, both of you, to go to different high schools. But Miles, I'll tell you, the friendships you make when you're young, the real ones, those last. You and Finn will find each other again. Maybe a few years down the line, maybe a few decades. One clue left. Bet you can't wait to get to the end.
Finn and I did find each other again. Just not the way Dad thought.
And not the way he thought it would end.
This is it. CJ Walker Park. Beneath the hoop, where you learn to fly, your journey comes to an end. This is the last one. Man. So many memories.
And so we come to the end. CJ Walker Park. Remember when we played ball here in the summers? Your uncle showed you how to take it to the rack. Well, I demonstrated how to throw it down with authority. Don't think I'll ever forget watching you and Finn trying to alley-oop to your mom. This place reminds me that as crazy as life gets, only one thing really matters. The people you love. You, your mom, Finn, Genki, even your uncle. Keep the folks you care about close to your heart, and you'll never go wrong. Happy birthday, big man. You are my reason for being brave.
Man, I was not ready for that.
Happy birthday, Miles. Congratulations. You made it to the end. You are the reason that I am brave. Love, Dad.
Hey, Miles, what's up?
Hey, Mom. Just finished the scavenger hunt. Thank you so much for putting it together. For a little while, it was like he's back.
He never left me. I love you.
I love you, Ma.
And with that, we have completed everything. All of the collectibles, side missions, main missions, everything. There's only one other thing left to do. And we have to go up here for it. All I gotta say, this has been an incredible journey. Both playing the remastered version of Spider-Man, its DLCs, and then finally playing this. It's been a great journey.
Voicemail. The number's blocked.
Hey, Miles. I know you're gonna hear a lot about me. Things I've done, now that I'm serving time. Cut a plea deal, so it shouldn't be more than 2 years. But getting out early, it's not why I gave up Krieger. You told me you had to be better. And that meant looking out for other people, even if it cost you something. I don't have a lot of practice, but I'm trying. Thanks, kid, for making me a better man that I could be on my own. Take care out there.
Love you, Unc.
Oh, Jesus. First the father, and now the uncle. I am resisting the urge to have wet eyes right now. But yeah, it's been an incredible journey playing these these 2 games slash 3rd game if you count the city that never sleeps at its own thing. It's been one great ride. The stories have been great. The gameplay, the suits, the environments, the graphics, the villains, the characterizations. It's been one hell of a thing. It's great. It's really great. And here's the final thing to see in this game.
Wish you were here, Dad.
He may not be here, but I bet you he would be proud to see what you have become, Miles. I bet he would be proud. And of course, Ben and May Parker, resting in peace as well.
Saw a weapons deal going down nearby.
It's been incredible, man. An incredible journey. I will say that when I get the time, I'm definitely playing these games again for myself. Just to hold me over until the next game comes, which I already know is going to be great. The gameplay is probably going to be better than both games combined, and these games already have great gameplay. The story is probably going to be just as good, if not better. I heard it's going to be slightly darker, more visceral, and all that kind of crap. And I'm all for it. I really want to see where they're taking this universe to. I'm excited for the Wolverine game, even though I have no idea how it's going to be played or how it's going to work. I'm just excited and happy that this gaming studio, is allowed to do
FYI,
such a
a bunch of
thing
robbers are breaking into a store nearby.
with just remarkable characters and stories and stuff like that. It's just it's amazing. It quite honestly is amazing that we're getting a bunch more Spider-Man, that we're getting Wolverine. Hell, we might get a new Avengers game from this company instead of Square Enix. We have a Guardians of the Galaxy game that's actually pretty decent, even though it's not made by this company. There, at the moment, I think of superhero renaissance for video games is like in the future, to be honest. And we might actually have like, instead of like the MCU, like a whole gaming verse, and I can't wait for that. If it happens 100%. I know the Wolverine is one thing, and the next Spider-Man game, but there's so much more that could be done. We just have to wait and see when it comes.
On this very special episode, I'm joined by newly elected Councilwoman Rio Morales of Harlem, who has been instrumental in the effort to scale back Roxxon's expansion plans following the revelations that they endangered New Yorkers with their highly unstable energy source, Newform. Welcome, Councilwoman.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Jameson. I have to say, I was surprised when you reached out to my office.
My producer, Jared, was insistent that we have you on. Something about needing to broaden our demographics, especially after your recent appearance on another, much less popular show.
Oh yeah, Danica Hart was wonderful.
My listeners would like to know, how do you plan to bring prosperity to your city? I think I speak for everyone when I say it's an area that has struggled for quite some time.
True prosperity isn't brought in from outside by huge faceless corporations. It comes from sustained investment in the people that make our community so special. It's true that folks here have struggled, but that's only because they've lacked advocates in City Hall. I will be their voice. And my hope is with that support, the city and the world will see that we're a vibrant area full of brilliant artists, kind people, and now, even our very own Spider-Man.
About that, you are now a publicly elected official. You are obligated to serve according to a constitution, laws, and time-tested ethical requirements, which I'm sure you respect. How can you reconcile that responsibility with your support of a vigilante who isn't bound by any of the same safeguards?
Spider-Man is not our enemy. He's a New Yorker like the rest of us, and he's just trying to do what's right. And if you ask me, he couldn't be doing a better job. That doesn't replace my obligations to my community, nor anyone else's who serves in a public role. But I do sleep easier every night knowing that he's out there, helping us all pick up the slack.
I'm happy to spend all day arguing why that sleep could easily become a nightmare. But we're out of time. And your approval polls are very high. So I'll just say thank you, Councilwoman. Jared will be sending you some lovely parting gifts, including my J. Jonah Java, the decaf substitute doctors like mine are insisting their patients of a certain age drink. If you down it fast, you almost believe it's real coffee. Jameson out.
That is quite touching what Rio said. And kind of funny how, what JJ said about the coffee thing. Oh man. This view is beautiful, just like the games and their stories. It's so great. This series is great. I can't wait for the fucking sequel, man. I can't wait. Seriously. It's been one incredible ride. For real. One incredible ride that is now over. Our journey has come to an end. Our amazing, spectacular, and ultimate journey is finally over. For now, that is. Until the next game comes out in a few years. I'll be waiting for that game. Just like many of you are waiting to play that game as well. I can't wait for it. I know, and I have good faith that it's going to be an incredible game, just like this one, just like the previous one. And I also have high hopes for the Wolverine game that's coming out as well. I see a bright future for this series. For real. But yeah, now that our journey has ended, it is time to end this episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's episode. I certainly did. I also hope that you enjoyed this entire series from beginning to end, from from the jokes that I made to uh, the ramblings on of what I've said throughout the series, the reviews, the gameplay, just everything. I hope you guys really enjoyed this series, as I certainly have. And honestly, I'm speechless. I don't know what to really say anymore. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed today's episode. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.